There's a lot of buzz about utes on the Aussie market at the moment. Dual cab 4x4s are fast becoming the best-selling cars in the country. But there's a lot more to the modern ute than a dual cab fourby. Take the Nissan Navara range for example. There are 29 different variants across the range, encompassing work-focused single cab 4x2s and all the way up to blinged up 4x4 dual cabs that offer the comfort of a passenger car. So how do you choose the one that's right for you? The Navara range starts with the Work-Ready DX. It sits on 15-inch steelies and, like the rest of the lineup, comes with 7 airbags for better accident protection. Towing across the range is 3.5 tonne with trailer brakes fitted. This one is a single cab Navara RX 4x4. It uses the same single turbo 2.3 litre diesel engine that the rest of the vocationally focused models use. It makes 120 kilowatts of power and 400 newton metres of torque, and behind it sits a 7-speed automatic transmission. Rear suspension is good old dependable leaf springs. This isn't new technology, however they work really well if lugging a load is your thing. As you'd expect, the inside is pretty commercial with practical rubber floor mats and a lot of easy to clean hard plastic. But if your priority in life is carrying a load away from the road, then this is the one you're after. One bonus of these work-orientated utes is a higher payload than higher spec variants. The King Cab is an often overlooked option. The extra cab space makes for secure storage and can even seat a couple of passengers if needed, though anyone on the large side may get pretty uncomfortable in there on a long trip. This example is a 4x4 STX, and it comes with a lot of creature comforts. It also gets an extra turbocharger, which bumps power up to 140 kilowatts, and it creates 450 newton metres of torque. Inside, you get heated front seats with leather accents, a 7-inch touchscreen, push-button start, climate control, and parking sensors, and it sits on 18-inch alloy wheels. King cabs and single cabs are much better at lugging a load than a dual cab, mainly due to the higher payload rating and because they have a bigger tray. The load is also carried between the axles rather than on top of or behind the rear axle. This mid-spec dual cab ST is actually a 4x2 model. Under the rear, instead of leaf springs, there's a multi-link coil-sprung rear end to provide a little more refinement on the road, especially when unladen. The obvious advantage of a dual cab is its ability to seat 5 people comfortably. My pick of the Navara lineup, however, is the SL variant. The SL variant gets the high-output twin-turbo engine, the 5-link rear suspension, a diff lock, side steps and a reverse camera as standard equipment. It's the value option with sensible real-world features without the shiny add-ons of variants further up the price tree. Dual cab utes are a versatile vehicle. They offer near car-like levels of comfort and performance and can carry a load as well as passengers. Opting for a 2-wheel drive variant saves you money on the purchase price as well as ongoing savings in terms of fuel and servicing costs without sacrificing load or towing capacity. If your requirements are purely commercial, then it's hard to go past a single cab for strictly working wheels. Just bear in mind that things are a little bit more basic inside. These utes perform much better under load than their dual cab stablemates. If you're after a compromise between these two and passengers aren't a priority, then a King Cab is not a bad option. It'll fit a couple of passengers inside without sacrificing load capability. Really, it's all about how you carve up the work-life equation.